Hello there, thanks for joining us on Lina TV News. My name is Salim Moses Alkali. The headlines. Suspected terrorist attack military base in Niger State. Tripartite Committee on Minimum Wage submits report. KANO State Correspondents Chapel declares total blackout on KANO State government. Military plane carrying Malawi vice president disappears. And now the news in details. Suspected terrorist group have attacked a military base in regional town of Rafi local government area of Niger State, leaving 2 soldiers seriously injured. The incident occurred in the early hours of yesterday. One of the suspected bandits, who is said to be their leader, was also killed in fire exchange that ensued. It was learned that the said bandits were allegedly crossing towards Mashegu and Wushishi local government councils of the state to rustle a targeted heads of cattle in those areas. Chairman Rafi Local Government Council Alhaji Ayuba Usman Katako, who confirmed the incident in a telephone chat in Mina, said the 2 soldiers shot were responding to treatment at IBB Specialized Hospital in Mina, while one of the bandits suspected to be their leader was neutralized. Alhaji Katako also revealed that the military, police and vigilantes are not relenting, adding that the security agencies are trying their best in ensuring peace and security of lives and property in the state and deserve to be commended. He lamented on the continuous attacks on the security personnel and called for patience, support and prayers to overcome the menace of insecurity bedeviling the state and Nigeria at large. The tripartite committee set up by the federal government to review the minimum wage for workers has submitted its reports to the Secretary to the Government of the Federation SGF, George Akume. A statement issued yesterday by Segun Emosehen, Director of Information and Public Relations in the Office of the SGF, said a formal presentation of the report will be made to President Bola Tinubu soon. Emosehen said a formal presentation of the report will also be made to representatives of organized labor and the private sector who are currently at the ongoing International Labour Organization Conference in Geneva, Switzerland. The SGF commended Bukur Goni Aji, chairman of the committee, for his commitment to the assignment. In January, the federal government inaugurated a 37-member tripartite committee on the national minimum wage. The committee was tasked with the responsibility of recommending a new national minimum wage for Nigerian workers. Over the past few months, the federal and state governments, organized labor, and representatives of the private sector have been deliberating on a new minimum wage for workers. However, the demand by the organized labor regarding the minimum wage is yet to be met. On June 3rd, the Nigeria Labour Congress and Trade Union Congress embarked on the indefinite nationwide strike to protest against the federal government's inability to meet their minimum wage demand. 24 hours later, the labor unions relaxed the strike by 1 week. The union had repeatedly proposed 615,000 naira and 494,000 naira as the new minimum wage, which the federal government said was unrealistic. On June 7th, the federal government increased its offer for the new minimum wage from 60,000 naira to 62,000 naira, while the labor unions insisted on 250,000 naira. Kano State Correspondent Chapel of Nigerian Union of Journalists NUJ has declared total media blackout on all activities related to the Kano State government effective immediately. The decision was taken in response to the persistent and unacceptable maltreatment of members of the chapel in the state by the state government and its agents while discharging their primary assignments. A statement signed by the chairman of the Correspondent Chapel, Alhaji Aminu Ahmad Karko, and was made available to newsmen in Kano shortly after its emergency meeting said, despite our efforts to engage with the government and its officials to address these issues, we have seen no improvement in the situation. Ahmed Garko, in the statement said members of this chapel have continued to face harassment, intimidation, and even physical assault while performing their duties. The statement reads thus: "It is particularly concerning that the government has prioritized non-professionals over trained journalists, making it a state policy to sideline those who are best equipped to handle the job. As a result, we regret to announce that we will no longer participate in press conferences, cover government events, or conduct interviews with state officials until we see a tangible commitment to press freedom and the safety of journalists. All members are to comply with this directive and join us in this protest against all ill treatment of members in Kano State. We believe that a free and independent press is essential to a functioning democracy, and we will not stand by while our members are mistreated and intimidated." A military plane carrying Malawi's vice president and 9 others has gone missing. The president's office disclosed this yesterday, saying a search for the missing plane is underway. A report says the plane carrying 51-year-old Vice President Saulos Salima left the capital, Longwe, on yesterday, but failed to make its scheduled landing at Unzuzu International Airport, about 370 kilometers to 230 miles to both the north, around 45 minutes later. A statement by President Lazarus Chakwera's office said that the aircraft took off just after 9 a.m. local time. According to the statement, aviation authorities lost contact with the plane when it went off radar. President Chakwera was informed of the missing plane by the head of the Malawian Armed Forces. The president then ordered a search operation and cancelled a trip to the Bahamas. A statement said all efforts to make contact with the aircraft since it went off radar have failed thus far. It added that the president had ordered national and local authorities to conduct an immediate search and rescue operation to locate the whereabouts of the aircraft. And that's about the size of our package on Lina TV News. Do well to follow us on all our social media platforms at Lina TV 247, and you can do well to visit our website on www.linatv.com.ng. Thanks for staying tuned.